Ethan? Ethan!
Ethan Forrester, Lord of House Forrester. Do I get to play as Ethan?
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Are we playing hide and seek here?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
Aw.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
Man,
I
too
wish
many
Meera
promises
was
that
here.
can't be kept.
And Asher. And Roderick.
Well,
I do too. But Meera's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
not everybody's gonna die.
Safe, I promise
Yep.
you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got
Tengrin.
sent to the wall.
Oh,
miss
Garrett is
Garrett.
smart.
He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
I mean,
No
I
one
was
will
Garrett.
tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does
Yeah.
milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He
It's
taught
true.
Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Huh.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me,
That kid.
Roderick, Asher.
Brian.
We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, a lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
Yeah.
Promise
We're
me you
growing
won't
up.
be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
Oh, you guys are
I know a
twins,
lord has many
so
responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my
gotta
brother
grow
than
up.
a lord.
You,
We'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
yeah. There's responsibility. That's part of growing up. You
Since
can't just
you're
say
the
I'm
new
never gonna
lord,
take to
you
it.
can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd
Ethan will be a
like.
good lord. A proper lord.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Why not? He's a kid. Ryan should be somewhat shielded as much as he can be right now. Although he is the next in line, so maybe not. I don't know. I just want to make him happy. Because he's talking about everybody dying.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Oh, excellent.
He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
I
He's
can't.
demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
Can't.
It's your decision.
I'm going
You
with
are the
him.
lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay.
I'm going
For
with
his family.
him.
Fine.
I'm not gonna
That's
just
what's
sit
required
there
of me.
and shirk my responsibility.
Very well then.
Bring back your sweets, Ryan. Oh, yeah. He looks great. Gaston and Duncan.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
Okay.
Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Ooh.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Okay, see, I'm probably gonna have to be pretty firm, because I want to remain loyal to House Stark and... you know... But there is a difference between...
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother.
I'm sure.
The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. But to his family, it's still a loss.
Ignores hand. Traitor. He's a traitor. Ooh. Fuck
My
you.
only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart
Yeah,
myself.
glad I
I've
didn't
been
shake his
waiting
hand.
for this day all my life.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young?
You go,
You
kid.
are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head.
Ooh.
And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur.
You are no lord, sir.
courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Don't
Not
be that nice
likely.
to him.
You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Yeah.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Wow, what a dick.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh, great. That asshole.
Your
Brit.
man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type.
Wow.
Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
You heard me. He was sent to the wall. It's done.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it.
Yep.
I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
I guess I'll be answering to him then.
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
I'm like
You
yours.
bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean, no
it's like
disrespect
a little
to
kid.
you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Absolutely.
That lad may be lord of this house. But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
You're a craven. Yeah, Brit. A dick. Alrighty then.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
Damn straight.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Meera in King's Landing at once.
Alrighty. Am I going to King's Landing now? Yep.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Margaery Tyrell's favor. And Lady Margaery's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Alrighty. Ironwood box. What do I have in it? There's some coins. High Garden brooch.
It was very kind of Lady Margaery to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Let's see. Carved ironwood tree.
Ethan made this
That's
for
cool.
me.
I want that. That'd be cool. Yunkish coin? Yunkish?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Not so strange. Let's look at this. Unfinished letter. To Talia, it looks like.
Father.
Oh.
Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Margaery has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Well, it's never gonna be finished now. That sucks. Nothing like a good depressing game. Dusty old tome.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Also dead. Fantastic, man.
I hope to see them all someday.
Well, you know, one day. Does she know they're dead? I'd imagine she would know they're dead. What's happening out the window?
Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Who knows? Okay. Just lifts the spirit's letter from Mother.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Margaery to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Well, I don't know. That's kind of conflicting interests there. Considering Tywin made Bolton, you know, Warden of the North, I'm sure he wouldn't be happy if she intervened. Hello, coming.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't want to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
What? Let him in?
No, it's fine. Come in.
Who's this kid? Oh, he's coming to clean. Gotcha.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
It's private. I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Margaery will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
course, my lady.
You work for Lady Margaery?
I'm her maiden.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before.
I asked you to hurry up,
You
guy.
seem like good friends. I saw Lady Margaery just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Yeah,
They
Cersei
appear to be
Lannister.
having some sort of disagreement.
Yeah, why are
I
you
couldn't
telling me
hear
this?
much, but
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about.
Uh-huh.
You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good
Okay.
night, my lady.
Well, thanks for the information. Fantastic. Cersei Lannister. Hey, Margaery.
Lady Margaery, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Okay. Margaery Tyrell. I hope her mother
From the
or
day you
grandmother's
arrived in
there.
Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Meera, but you must not despair. We will get through this together.
Will we?
You
If
must
you
understand
could
there
help
are
me.
limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
Hi. Guards.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Wow, okay.
She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me.
Fantastic.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know.
That entitled
She's
lady.
waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Oh,
I wouldn't
great.
ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Okay. I take no...
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
See, I like Margaery. So, like, I want to be loyal to her, but Cersei, I don't want to give her what she wants. Like, wait.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay.
Good luck.
I'm gonna bite my tongue and do it all. All for you, Lady Margaery. Because you're such a sweet lady. It's pretty cool. Oh, the Iron Throne. Tyrion! Tyrion's up there. What's that? Tyrion's like...
You can do this.
I like Tyrion. Okay. This is so cool. To see this room in 3D. The whispering. This is pretty cool. I'm excited. Hi, Tyrion. Why are you up
Lady
here?
Margaery. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Meera of House Forrester.
Hi. Neil.
Your Grace.
Yeah, I would hope she is.
Courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
That took
Starks were your liege lord.
every fiber of my being.
So easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end.
Oh, his loyalty sways just as much, huh?
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
Oh, then what was wrong with what I said before, you asshole?
Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
There are limits, Your Grace.
Perhaps, but not if your house faces potential ruin.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei?
Yeah, I was about to say earlier.
Said she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
And as if I can tell you, yes, you can have it. Like,
interesting question, I suppose.
Talk to the
Can
Lord.
we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Margaery here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Margaery. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
You're not very encouraging.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Hi, Tyrion. So we're just standing here now.
I'll walk you out.
Oh, yay!
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. to so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady
for all,
Margaery was
just
humiliated,
guards.
although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Margaery.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
If it helps.
It may be far too dangerous.
No.
In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
We're a brave house.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Hope we meet again.
We meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Okay, thank you, Tyrion. Appreciate it. I like Tyrion. He's my fave. What's going on now? Hello.
Meera, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible.
You're continuing to discuss
At least
it.
It's over now.
Yes. All right.
Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
Put it back.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun.
No fun can be had.
That's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse.
Just a little.
Perhaps Lady Margaery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him.
Like
and
a woman?
He's always treated Lady Margaery well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him.
Kid's
Imagine
a little
the
freak.
power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Yeah, it's not going to happen because he's getting married.
Let's see, who else
And we all know how
should we
that turns
marry
out.
off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir
Really tall
Bronn
woman and...
What are you doing?
She's being an idiot. My lady.
Well? Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Meera.
Somewhat.
I'm just glad it's over.
Okay.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Yeah.
I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Cersei is hard to please.
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
True.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Yeah.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whew. This is a
Whatever
dangerous
you wish
game
to
here.
say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
I want you to fire Sarah. No.
Family.
Just kidding.
I trust her.
Okay. Is there a mistake, I guess? If you trust her...
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise.
I'm gonna leave.
My mother has left me no choice.
The opposite of a regular Telltale thing. I'm gonna just leave it to her to make the decision.
Too well, your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Meera. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Margaery, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
That
Ramsay
is
Snow will arrive at
somewhat
Ironrath within
true.
a week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady.
Thank
I will
you.
send a raven to my family at once.
Lucky. Very lucky. Hopefully, I don't see it happening, because Joffrey's a giant asshole, but... Alright, the King's Road, Wolfswood. This is probably not going to be good. The fuck? The fuck is happening out there? Okay.
7 elves.
Yeah. The fuck is happening? Oh my goodness, what are they doing?
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh no.
Did you know my ancestors wore the
Ramsay
skins
Snow.
of their enemies as a coat?
Oh my goodness. Oh, fuck. Is that Theon?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat.
Oh.
I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Excuse me. How did I snap a thing? I was like practically standing still.
There.
Oh no.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Stay still. Don't run. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm not going to look on the other side of the tree. I'm going to take a piss.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
That was a good choice, apparently. Cool. In theory. I considered running, but it seems like the best bet is to stay still. Alrighty. Who the hell is that? I hope that's not Theon. Kind of looks like Theon's hair. A little bit. And if it's Theon, he'll yell out. Probably. Oh, Jesus. Don't be Theon. Oh, fuck. That guy's dead. That's definitely not Theon. Holy shit. Okay.